Let's get this party started.
Coverage tight, spotlight on tomorrow. Who you with? Trust, you'll be delighted that you followed. At Phirst Contention, the invention. We debate sports, of course we should mention. What's that? We cover games, we don't play suspensions. We 100, so if your star's missing, we let you know your squad surely gone fishing. We never fish though, no, not our motto. We sport on deals, on court, on fields. The victors, the vengeance, the legends, latest invention.
Phirst Contention, your boy is back after 1 week hiatus. Back in the building. Ty, what's going on, bro?
Last week was so good. Last week was so good without you. Shout out to Ron. Appreciate you being on the show.
Anyways,
we back.
Here you
we
go.
Back. Let Cam cook. Let Cam cook. Let's do it.
Back once again, but today is a good show. Today is a good day because this is our mid-season award ceremony. You see me, I have on the pinstripes, not really, but the penguin outfits. Ty.
I've got the floral tie, so it's like, decorative.
There you go, decorative, like the word.
It's visually, aesthetically pleasing, Marv.
There you go. Mid-season awards with the NFL or what's help? Well, our Fuel to the Fire, all the other awards that we have here.
We sport on deals, on court.
NFL mid-season awards.
Yes,
Ty,
yes.
Let's kick things off.
Marv, the nominations are in. So, when it comes to the NFL, it's basically Brady against the field. We agreed. So
for NFL MVP.
For NFL MVP, we're going to say who is your runner-up MVP, right? Because Brady's going to take it. Let's see, 24 touchdowns, 3,043 yards. He's on pace for 6,050 again.
Revenge factor, revenge tour. It's Brady's to lose.
Yes, sir.
And he's not going to lose. So
who you got for MVP besides Brady?
Besides Brady, I know we talked a lot about this in the control room. I know I said Cam. I know you said Carson Palmer.
You're just gonna throw out.
There's Andy Dalton. there's a lot of different people out there, but I go with the Superman. I go with the S on his chest. The man that has an 8-0 record. The man that's putting up phenomenal numbers. The one that's leading.
Phenomenal numbers.
I'm sorry. Can you name a starting receiver that he's playing with right now?
Touche, Marv. Touche.
So I'm going with Superman Cam. I'm going with Superman Cam as my MVP outside of Brady this year.
I like it. I think it remains to be seen what happens with the rest of that schedule because it looks pretty doable. Of all the teams in the league, that was a team that you wouldn't expect to go the full way. I know we talked about teams that we thought were going to extend their streak the longest. No, everyone was quick to not include Cam. But I'm going to go out west. This is a squad that could have did some damage in the playoffs, lost to Cam's Panthers in, that opening round. Mm-hmm. Man, not only did they lose, they lost the division after leading for so long. Arizona Cardinals, Carson Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, they have that great defense, still great with the departure of Todd Bowles. But when Carson Palmer is back, when he's healthy, and you've got Fitzgerald finally has a quarterback to throw the ball. Michael Floyd, fresh off 2 touchdowns against the Legion of Boom, or
question mark.
Jerron Brown
against the Seattle secondary. That's what they're known as right now.
Dang, now you got to say it like that from now on.
Yeah.
Carson Palmer, my MVP. Shout out.
Good shout out. So another nomination. Is it really going to be Brady versus the field? Who would you take?
I'm taking Brady.
I am too.
This is like old school Tiger. I'm taking Brady.
Yeah.
And I'm not looking back.
Yeah. Agree on that one.
We sport on deals, on court.
Defensive Player of the Year, Ty. Nominations, we have Mr. Davis over there in Carolina. We have Josh Norman. We have Luke Kuechly. A lot of Panthers on this show.
Hey.
Chandler Jones from New England.
Yes.
Also Geno Atkins, out of Cincinnati as well. A lot of different people. So Ty and of course J.J. Watt.
I'm gonna throw Harrison Smith in there as well. I think.
Harrison Smith from the
you can throw Harrison Smith inside there.
From the Minnesota Vikings. Even though I would not say their names for the rest of the show. Ty, who do you have as your defensive player of the year this year?
Give me Thomas Davis, okay?
Mr. Davis.
This is huge. I love what Kuechly and Davis are doing. You can say Kuechly, I like to call him Little Brian Urlacher and Little Lance Briggs, but don't forget Kuechly did miss those games with a concussion, and Thomas Davis kept everything going, okay? So I think he's a huge part of what's going on in Carolina, and what he does on that side of the ball makes it so Cam doesn't have to stomach the loss of the receivers that he doesn't have. So, it makes it a little easier for Cam. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to give Carolina some more love. Congratulations. Josh Norman, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the 2013 version of Richard Sherman. He's come in, he's produced, came in and made his way.
I believe.
Came in and made his way up through the ranks, and now, he's a big-time performer. He's really a shutdown corner, so Josh Norman gets my award for that. Shout out Josh Norman.
We sport on deals, on court.
Let's move on to
the baby faces, the newcomers.
These new dudes.
It's time to talk about some of these rookies, okay? Let's throw out the big names. We got Amari Cooper.
Yep.
You've got Gurley.
Yep. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm going to go with Amari Cooper, 4th overall pick out of Alabama. He has transformed that vertical deep passing game that Oakland is known for into
Oakland is relevant, bro.
Yeah. Oakland is it's not the black hole. It's kind of like the black circle. They're getting close there. But the things that Amari Cooper is doing, he's the number 1 receiver out there. So he's drawing majority of the coverages, the top corners. He went against Revis and the Jets, put up phenomenal numbers against them. This past weekend, struggled against Minnesota this past weekend, but throughout this whole year has been healthy as well, which has been good, and good rapport with Derek Carr. Yeah. So, Amari Cooper.
I like it. More importantly, he's a rookie, okay?
He's a rookie.
So,
he's a rookie.
It's understandable.
He's still wet behind the ears,
it's
man.
Damp. It's damp.
It's still wet.
Todd Gurley. I call him the Gurley man.
The third.
709. Oh, please say the third. Please say the third. Trey's up.
The third.
709 rushing yards, and my man missed a bunch of games because they brought him in slow because of that ACL. So he's carrying this Rams offense 4 and 5 as a unit. I don't know if anyone saw it during the Bears game that the camera caught Tavon Austin and Gurley on the sideline just talking to each other, laughing. I'm just like, do you think they just sit there, Marvin, and talk to themselves like, man, like, why everyone else on this team so whack? We just got here.
You know what? Pretty much. I was watching a little bit of the Bears. I never seen nobody put 14 men in the box. I'm saying, like, they dared Nick Foles to pass, and Gurley didn't really kill them, but, he's still putting up phenomenal numbers.
They really thought Wes Welker was going to make a difference in offense.
Wow. Message.
We'll see what happens moving forward for the Rams.
We sport on deals, on court.
Let's go to the people that control everything, the head coaches. Head coach of the year, we have different candidates. Of course, we have the hoodie.
Always have the hoodie.
We always have the hoodie.
It's kind of like Brady.
Yeah, it's kind of like Brady. Have the hoodie. I think Riverboat Ron Rivera over there in Carolina.
Marvin
Lewis,
even
though they lost, but they're still 8-1. Marvin Lewis. Mike Zimmer over there for the Minnesota Vikings. Also got to give the head coach over there in Arizona, who's escaping my name right now.
Bruce
Arians. Bruce Arians as well. So, Ty, your NFL head coach of the year goes to?
It's going to pain me to say this, but this lets you know how strongly I feel about this candidate. When he was first hired, I thought, shoot.
That's not what you really said.
That's not what I really said. This squad got themselves a coach, Marv.
Don't do it.
CEO of Team Hydra Horns, but Mike Zimmer, I know the Packers have been look away. The Packers have been on just a downturn. Just something's happening. But Mike Zimmer has the Minnesota Vikings on top of the division. Okay, you can say those other coaches, but we know the talent they have on certain parts of their roster. This roster's still coming together. This is a great defensive coach. That defense is playing well. You got AP back. You're on top of the North. 7-2? The Vikings? 7-2? What?
I have no comment right now. I won't even speak about what is happening over there in Green Bay right now. They lost to the Lions this past weekend.
Terrible.
I almost threw a temper tantrum this
Did you
past
look away?
weekend.
Did you look away?
Yeah, I almost did. Riverboat Ron is my nominee for
Bears.
Coach of the Year. Anyone that said that he would have Carolina 8-0 is a liar. Carolina fans didn't even think they was going to be 8-0 to start the year. So, Riverboat Ron, that's what I'm going to go with.
Told you beginning of the season, Panthers, my surprise of the year.
I'm
feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling
and
myself.
every garbage can gets a steak tie.
Every rose has its thorn.
Anyways.
I'm getting a record deal.
Oh, wow.
We sport on deals, on court.
So, what we like to do here is nominate some of our, what type of behavior, Ty?
Worst.
Behavior nominees so far in our Phirst Contention show. First nominee.
They're in, Marvin. They're in, Marvin. Okay, so we have the National Football League referees and all their blown calls for worst behavior. Worst behavior. The Houston Texans franchise, although with last night's win.
But still, they are on their
worst
behavior right now.
Who could forget? Michigan losing to Michigan State.
That play was definitely on their
worst
behavior as well.
Indianapolis, you guys are on here and you know why.
Because that play call that y'all did with the fake punt was on your...
That was just one of the worst plays I've ever seen.
Exactly.
And we have a write-in, folks, for Ryan Mallett. Who's just been on worst behavior since
getting traded.
Training day.
Yeah. So, Ty, who...
Hard Knocks, sorry.
So, who do you have as your worst behavior candidate so far this year?
Indianapolis. You guys take the cake. Congratulations, okay? A lot of the details came out after the fact that their long snapper was hurt earlier in the game. So you sent in Griff Whalen. They thought, hey, Griff Whalen's back there. He's got a Stanford degree. He's going to know how to snap the ball. Marv, I watched this play over and over, and it's funny because the ball is snapped, and there's a split second where no one moves because everyone's like, he just snapped his ball.
Like he was dead serious.
Does he know that there's no one here to block us? And boom, down he goes. Pagano, man, it's... Ooh,
sabotage. I'm not going to say what I normally say when plays like that happen, but
the slander.
I'm not going to say that. But a couple of weeks ago, I hysterically laughed at a certain individual for his antics and the things that he was doing, and I'm just saying it brought out a very good, healthy feeling inside me, Ty, because how you get fired on your day off, Ty? No, not Rob Ryan, but we're talking about Ryan Mallett. He's definitely on his worst behavior. Ty, the man missed a flight to a game, Ty. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes. The man missed the flight to a game.
I understand what you're saying,
no.
But I can't understand what you're saying.
Ty, as the quarterback of a franchise, the team needs you there to perform. They left you, bruh, and you flew Southwest to the game.
Great prices on Southwest.
It is, but still. And coach, you know what? Ryan Mallett, you're definitely on your worst behavior for that.
Unforgivable.
Very much so.
We sport on deals, on court.
So let's move on to our next nomination, and that will be our Best Beef nomination. Ty, what do you have for us?
Thank you. All right, the nominees for Best Beef. All right, we have Jimmy Butler and Derrick Rose in Chicago.
Bullfighting in Chicago.
Who could forget Kevin Durant versus Stephen A. Smith?
Very, very interesting. That's
juicy.
Very juicy.
And last but not least, you knew it was coming. Matt Barnes versus Derek Fisher. Who you best beef?
My best beef. Now, the obvious choice would probably be Barnes and Fisher, but I'm gonna go Stephen A. Smith and Kevin Durant because the way that Stephen A. Smith talked to KD, it was kind of, listen, you don't want to make an enemy out of me. You do not. I repeat, you do not want to make an enemy out of me. I mean, that Oscar-winning performance right there. I mean, kudos. Not only because I felt it. I felt it, Ty. It came from a dark place. And he was dead serious.
He wasn't playing no games.
He wasn't. And he was talking about he was about to go back and be an insider and mess up Kevin Durant's career. And Kevin Durant called him a liar. Oh, that's beef. You taking on Stephen A. Smith, KD. Oh, that's beef. I likes that. I likes that a lot.
You can like it all you want, but I know what I like. I like a situation that reminds me of a reality TV show. That's why people watch these shows, Marv. Like a situation that includes baby mama drama, okay? I like a situation that reminds me of the Twitter thug and Kobe Bryant and Tem Sakula to throw them bowls, put the paws on folks. Matt Barnes, Derek Fisher, come on, man. They used to be teammates. This is the best beef, okay? He drove, okay, now it was reported that he didn't drive that far. Was it 95 miles?
Yeah, they said 95 miles.
And I would drive like 95 miles. Matt Barnes, Derek Fisher. I mean, that's it. That's the best beef. That's great. That's great.
You know
it's excellent.
You know what I was thinking about when I heard this? You know what kind of reminds me of? You know how you like to sing, and you're on a singing rant right now. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Same Girl about R. Kelly and Usher. You know, she was the
Yo, Fish, what up, Barnes? Want to introduce you to this girl. Think I don't love this girl. Oh, hell no!
Yeah, and you know, it kind of reminds me.
I'm about to put the paws on him.
Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much what it. You know what? Congratulations to both D. Fish and Matt Barnes, and also Stephen A. Smith and Kevin Durant for the awards.
I sincerely mean it. I mean, a few years from now, what if I told you? 30 for 30. 30 for 30, baby.
Oh, funny.
We sport on deals, on court.
So our next award goes to our What's Up?
That's the category, y'all.
Is, you know, our most entertaining, what's up, what's happening, what's going on. And, you know, we talk about the most entertaining things that's happening right now. So, Ty, what do we have for our nominees?
Okay, nominees for What's Up? ¿Qué pasó?
Oh, what's up?
What's happening? The Mess in Dallas.
Yep.
Still haven't won since Roman went down.
Yep, and we will refuse to say his name on public television.
Dang, wish Duran was on the show.
Yeah.
What's up with Major League Baseball losing its fans? The fan base is not there. Some of the numbers spike with the Cubs, but it's not the same.
Okay.
What's up with the U? I mean, that
Talking
one.
about University of Miami football program right now.
Maybe we should just call it University of Miami football program. And we'll just say
not
that.
swag you, but.
And to write in everybody for Ryan Mallett. What's up with Ryan Mallett? What's going on with Ryan Mallett down in Houston? What's up? Who you choosing?
Man, what's up with Ryan Mallett? Now let's go back to what I was saying before.
Consistency.
You know, he's 2 for 2 right now. Let's go back to what I said. The man missed the team flight. Now, listen, they could miss out on J.J. Watt because he doesn't touch the football every game, but this man touched the football every game. And the team decided, you know what? It's time for us to leave. And you know what happened when he came back that Monday? They fired him. They released, hey, look, your key card don't work no more. Your access has been denied. Don't call us. We'll call you. So, yeah, it's Ryan Mallett, consistency, 2 for 2. Yeah. He's taking a lot of awards home.
Yeah. He a lot of hardware.
Yeah, a lot of hardware. A lot.
I'm gonna go with Major League Baseball and the fan base. Who could get one of the most entertaining, memorable parts, of the playoffs for Major Leagues was the bat flip by Joe Bautista. And what happened? Everyone jumped all over him. These unknown unknowns, these unwritten rules. Baseball finally getting a replay, just so behind, and the fan base is out here watching Cam, Dab. We're out here watching dunks and basketball players. LeBron taking pictures on the sideline. Baseball, okay? With the big teams not doing as well they used to, let these players have fun. I think this is the biggest thing because it's fixable. I think it's fixable, but just get out of that shit. Loosen up.
Yeah.
Loosen up.
Well, congratulations to Major League Baseball and Ryan
Jameson
Mallett.
and Ginger for Major
again.
League Baseball.
But we will say this,
Drink responsibly.
and we will not mention that man's name because we will not say his name on the show, but that man did miss a meeting this past Thursday. That signing by Dallas has probably been one of the most interesting signings, to say the least.
What's up?
Yeah, hey. No, but we're not gonna say no names because we keep his name out of our mouths.
Man, we said names last week.
Oh, I don't want none of them problems. It
I
wasn't
think
me.
you're
I wasn't
clear.
here.
Guilty by association.
We sport on deals, on court.
So now let's turn our attention to something a little bit more serious. Our social awareness program of the show that we like to talk about, our food for thought sections. And the different nominees that we have got a lot of insight about what was happening in their community, what's happening in society, and how does that directly correlate into sports. So, Ty, as you grab our nominees for our
Thank you.
food for thought.
All right, the nominees are Marv. John Henson in the jewelry store. Milwaukee Bucks forward, who could forget. Of course, the Mizzou social protests and how the players jumped in there in the student body. And of course, Pablo Cephalos's civil suit versus the New York Police Department. Who are you picking out of this category, Marv?
Well, I'm going to go something that's a little bit near and dear to my heart. I'm going to go to John Henson and Milwaukee Bucks and the incident that happened at the jewelry store in Whitefish Bay. And the reason I'm going that one is because, like I said, it hits close to home. And if anyone knows Milwaukee, it was just voted one of the most segregated cities in America, and the different things that's transpiring within the city is not very good, and it's going downhill. And to see that incident happen for someone just trying to purchase a watch, it brings a lot of light the negative aspects about the city of Milwaukee and the surrounding suburbs. So, John Henson and the Milwaukee Bucks.
Thank you.
The racial profile incident.
Inside information, Marv. I'm going to go with Mizzou. I think the thing that puts this above everyone else in this category is we had a resolution. Okay, now things are still stirring there on campus, especially for some of the students there. But the fact that we had a whole student body, led by Jonathan Butler on the hunger strike, the Bruz out there, shout out to the Bruz, Zeta Alpha chapter, Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, love it. The football team, the student body, the faculty. So not only do you have just one group of people, you have multiple races of people. You have multiple, areas within the school. And I think, again, it goes to show how change can really happen when instead of being divided and putting up these walls and saying, that's your issue, you do with this. This is your issue, you do with this. When we truly come together, when wrong is wrong and we say this is wrong, something needs to happen, and we come together, you can see positive change. You never want to see a man lose his job, but in this scenario, it seems like the whole university was down for it. So
they were very strategic. They had a plan.
Keyword, another huge conversation we had tonight.
Definitely so, that we'll touch on at a different time.
We got to wait for that to correlate to sports.
Yeah, but
that was bad.
They definitely had a plan. So definitely so. So
bravo.
Kudos and bravo to John Henson and also Mizzou.
We sport on deals, on court.
What I missed last week.
We did miss last week.
Fuel to the fire, because we don't need no water.
Let it burn, let it burn.
And Ty.
Say, baby, I ain't supposed to.
And now.
Getting this record deal.
Oh, wow. And now, this part of the show, we like to elaborate more about the incidences that happen within sports. Why just let a subject die? Why not just keep it going? So our Fuel to the Fire nominees are...
Without further ado, man, this is his third nomination, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Mallett, Fuel to the Fire, category number 1 nominee. Stephen A. Smith, one of your personal favorites. Michigan State beating Michigan in that botched punt attempt. Okay, of course, gotta have that. Indianapolis, you're back in here again with that horrible special teams play. Skyuna, Golden Gophers, you're in here with that clock management at the end of the Michigan game. So at least Michigan was on the right end of that call. And newest addition, Ronda Rousey, getting called what you like to. She just got knocked out.
Foot to the face.
In the face. Before we continue, let's see what Ronda said was not going to happen in that match.
She's the type of fighter that you have to be very, very patient with. I feel like she's going to try and like keep distance and keep far away from me and get me frustrated to a point I'll make a mistake and she can try and kick me in the head, but it's not going to go like that. Not the way that she wants.
Well,
Yeah.
Ty, who are you going with that? I'm assuming you're going to go with Rousey after that clip?
I know. I thought it was very important that we saw the clip.
Okay.
For those of you guys who haven't seen it. Indianapolis, man. Indianapolis, you got a coach who's on the hot seat. Y'all out here talking about Chuck Strong. You got Andrew Luck. He's been disappointing this year. You're 2-0 with Hasselbeck behind center, and you can't win. And to top it all off, Marv, you call that play in that game when you're the whistleblowers against the Patriots, and that's really how you lose, because next thing you know, he's hitting LeGarrette Blount, and he's in the end zone, and I'm winning in fantasy. So I really shouldn't be mad at you. Thank you, Chuck Strong. I appreciate y'all.
Very good, because like I said before in earlier episodes, they actually called that play. And that was actually a play call.
What happened in practice?
Yeah, exactly so. Ty,
Not the game.
Yeah, practice. Ty, what is your favorite number?
3?
Exactly so. He's been on here 3 times.
3 up?
Yep, 3 up.
3 down?
3 up and 3 down. Ryan Mallett. I can't get enough of Ryan. What he did in Hard Knocks, he overslept for a meeting after being demoted to the second string. You should have known red flags was going to be going up left and right. But yeah, Ryan Mallett, why not? I mean, he's comical by himself. Ryan Mallett, man, he cost himself so much money from this season. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Like, he could have been a starting quarterback. He could have been throwing the ball up to DeAndre Hopkins.
That's all you got to do.
It's pretty much just
Easy. That's what the job description is.
Yeah, just throw it up to him.
Get behind center, get the football, and throw it up to 10.
Yep.
Okay, get the ball, and throw it up to 10.
Yep. We'll go with Ryan Mallett. I wish I had some more jokes, but I kind of ran out of them. He's just kind of the joke by himself. So.
You already said fired on your day off.
Yep, fired on your day off, missed the plane, flew coach, flew Southwest or Sun Country, whichever one.
I mean, he doesn't need a foul.
He needs to get away.
He doesn't need a foul.
You see what I did there?
Hey, give it. Hey,
you see what I did there?
I mean, he doesn't need a foul, unemployment, but again, this is weird. This is a player who was drafted late despite his talent because of some of his talk. What, he started at Michigan before he went to Arkansas?
Who knows?
I believe he was at Michigan before he went to Arkansas and transferred.
It is what it is.
We sport on deals, on court.
I mean, if you haven't read the open letter from the Tennessee mom to Cam Newton, please read that. She had a lot of inquiries about Cam Newton.
And she let him know. She
definitely let him know. I know somebody on this show got very heated.
I did, and didn't want to talk about it until we saw, everyone else was talking about it until I saw this letter. I think we had to. We got to interrupt the show because we're talking about Cam. Whoa, Cam. Okay, so first of all, for those who haven't read the letter, we will put it out on the Facebook page. We'll put it on the Twitter account. But she brought her 9-year-old daughter, I believe, to the game, and she said that Cam Newton was exhibiting some unsportsmanlike conduct. He was taunting the Titans. And that was the reason why a lot of fans in the crowd started getting rowdy. And basically, she blamed him for not being a good role model. Her response? Cam Newton does not need to be your child's role model, okay? These players are playing football. They are having fun. A lot of them are very, very young, okay? And if there's anyone he needs to be a role model for, it's his younger brother who told him, hit the dab on him. So he hit the dab on him, okay? I don't think the mom wrote a letter for the Titans player who sacked Cam earlier in the game, and he hit him with the hotline bling, okay? So he was just mad because he wasn't dancing, okay? Let Cam cook, okay? He can't lose right. He put the towel on his head, he's sulking, and now he can't win right. Let Cam cook, man. Let my man Cam cook, okay?
Well, thank you for that. It brought up a deeper issue when Charles Barkley said, "Are athletes supposed to be role models?" And someone of good insight, former athlete at the University of Minnesota, gave great insight to say that athletes are role models no matter what. Now, here's the thing. Should that be the over influence over a parent on how you should raise your children? The answer to that question is no. I look at Cam Newton, like you said, let Cam cook. Everybody else is out here having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my man Aaron Rodgers does the discount double check. Discount double check! And I think it's funny. I don't see anything wrong what Cam Newton is doing whatsoever. So, like you said, let Cam cook. It brings up a deeper issue about sports, role models, athletes, how you raise your children, and so on and so on. I listen to rap music, but do I want to go out here and kill everybody that's moving? No, because I respected my grandparents and the people that raised me up to know that, all right, this is just music, this is just sports, but they're teaching me the right values and how to live my life the right way.
Let me add this, okay? First of all, when you say your pelvic thrusts, that means you just have no place. If you want to watch something that gives you nothing like that, very, very bland and dry, and you're not looking for the entertainment factor, go watch baseball. Go turn on a baseball game, because that seems like it's probably more up your alley.
Would have really been interesting? Show her the Key and Peele touchdown dance. Let her see that to see if that was inappropriate or anything like that.
Follow me on Twitter, ladies. Ty Solcino.
That too. But anything else? Oh, this show then got X-rated. Okay. Well, anything else before? Wow. We need to close out the show, Ty.
We do. Appreciate you all for watching. Let us know who should be the nominees for which clip, because we've had some great categories, I think, Marv. Mm-hmm. Okay, don't forget we had worst behavior, best beef, what's up, and Fuel to Fire nominees. And we also want to know what you think about Cam Newton. So before you go, don't forget, like the video, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter while you're at it. Go ahead, subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yep, definitely so. For myself, voice of God back there who was kind of quiet today, and for the main man, Ty Solcino, signing off.
Trey's up.
Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook.
Ride with Phirst Contention, that's full throttle in. We sport on deals, on court, on fields. The victors, the vengeance, the legends, latest invention. Phirst Contention. We sport on deals, on court, on fields. The victors, the vengeance, the legends, latest invention. Game face grit, like born for playoffs. Say it all in small time like payoffs.